What is going on, guys? This is Grayson with Tonic Labs, and we have a very special guest with us today, Holographic MD. Her actual name is Andrea. She's from northern Portugal. As you guys are aware, she's very active in the ICP community. She is about to launch her own NFT collection via Entrepot, so stay on the lookout for that. But we are completely honored to have her here to interview with us and just to get to know her as a community member of the ICP ecosystem.
Thank you very much. I feel honored to be invited to speak here today with you. It's a great pleasure.
Andrea, it feels so normal to have you on here. You've been a part of the ICP community since I can remember. A warm welcome from the Tonic Labs family. So everyone knows you as an emergency internal medicine doctor, but they also know you as an art and tech enthusiast. That's like ninja status. How did your passion for both begin? Tell us a little bit more about that.
I've always wanted to be a doctor since I was a child. But I also love arts in general. I used to play some instruments by ear. When I was 8, my mother made a post-graduation in arts and she introduced me to it. Sometimes I used to go to some classes with her and I had the opportunity to try several arts media and techniques and learn about art history. When I was a teenager, I got a particular interest about the integration of concepts of image, sound, music, and communication. So I considered a multimedia course, but also loved maths and physics. So I was really confused. Then my mother sent me to a psychologist for a career aptitude test. I was maybe 15 years old at the time. And we had one of the funniest conversations in my whole life. When we finished, the psychologist said, "You are going to be a doctor." And I told him, okay. So that's it.
That is awesome. And the rest is history. Now, the real question, if you were to do one or the other for the rest of your life, which would you choose and why?
That's a very good, but in a certain way, a bittersweet question. When I had to choose between the future in multimedia versus medicine, there was a certain grief. You focus on the pathway you choose and you end up turning your back on the other in order to ease the pain of your choice. There's a certain feeling of loss. So I only had the courage and time to start drawing again later when I was in medical school. That's when my holographic ICP Doggy's character was born. And it was between the drafts I made back then. Anyway, I've spent the last 12 years of my life doing medicine. That's what I was trained to do. That's what I'm good at. So realistically, I think it's a bit too late to consider the idea of not doing it. So it's a hard question.
Andrea, people also know you as a legendary meme creator. Is it because you receive meme power from the beautiful islands of Azores?
I came to work to the Azores with my husband a few months ago. I had never been here before. I fell in love with this place. The nature is wonderful. The weather is great. People are very nice. And it is a fantastic and peaceful vibe.
You actually suggested it to Dominic Williams that it would be a great place for the ICP Summit. Is that still the case?
Yeah. I think it will be a great place to do the ICP Summit, yes.
Andrea, the other day you gave an update on how your new intern, Mr. Dominic Williams, was doing in the ER. How is he holding up? Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's a very good intern. He has a lot of potential and he helps me a lot. The patients love him, especially the old ladies.
Do you think one day he will acknowledge your memes?
As long as he's not upset with me and he doesn't sue me, it's fine.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. So Andrea, more technically speaking, what attracts you to the internet computer? What are some of your goals or aspirations you have within the space?
For me, the things that attract me the most to internet computer was that it doesn't rely on traditional centralized platforms, so it provides a greater freedom and autonomy for developers. I like the concepts of freedom and openness behind it. It's an important stimulus for innovation. Also, the democratization of its governance system is very interesting. I like to watch the way some problems are discussed, the way they are solved, how the team of developers and community interacts. Well, it's the development of a brand new governance system, right? So you are going to make fun of me, but sometimes I see it as a kind of digital, ultra-modern version of a space for debate about governance systems, just like it used to happen in ancient Greece.
I love that analogy. So let's transition into NFTs. Why do you think NFTs have as much hype as they do?
People have always enjoyed collecting things. Coins, stamps, books, cars, and there are several psychological drivers for it. Childhood nostalgia, collecting rare items as a quest of community, recognition, for financial reasons, or simply because people enjoy it. So its extension of this behavior into digital doesn't surprise me.
Collectibles, but like you said, in digital format, it's something revolutionary. Why are NFTs meaningful to you?
It's a funny and pioneering way of creating art. And it's a secure, authenticated way to sell and store digital assets. So it's revolutionizing collectibles and digital arts in general.
Where do you see the future of NFTs?
I think that NFTs facilitate sustainable digital creation. For example, in the metaverse, they will be an essential part of the metaverse, because there will be the building blocks for assets that are going to be used across these virtual worlds, for example.
The metaverse is ever so growing, so NFTs will be an important part of that, absolutely. What was your first ICP NFT?
It was a Starverse.
That's exciting, and it was airdropped to you, right?
Yeah, it was an airdrop.
What are some of your favorite collections on Entrepot?
There are several. My favorite, my top number one is Poképots. I love Poképots. They are so beautiful, and John Ball is a genius. Someone created Pokébots. Only can be a genius. I love Yellow Octopus too. Icy Kitties, Starverse, Icy Puppies too. Well, these are my favorites.
That's exciting. What about specific NFTs?
Here are my favorites. I choose my favorite of each collection. So from my Starverse, this one is my favorite. I find it quite fun. This big boy is my favorite from my Pokébox. This Yellow Octopus, it has a double ICP necklace, so I really like this NFT too. Of course, my ICP, so cute and rebel and all this sort of things.
That is awesome. Okay, thank you for sharing some of those with us. What types of ICP NFTs do you wish to acquire someday?
Maybe more Pokébots. That's great. So Pokébots.
I'm with you. Yeah, I definitely want to collect more bots. For those who don't know, Andrea is in the process of launching her own NFT collection, believe it or not. So before you go, please tell us a little bit more about that.
The idea started after sharing on Twitter a drawing of my little blog with the ICP logo. And someone asked, when whitelist? And after chatting with Bob, Bodily, I thought, why not? So I would like to thank Bob Bodily for his help and support. He's an amazing person. So thank you.
Bob, those are some free brownie points for you. Everyone loves you in the community. But that's exciting. So what's the official name of your NFT collection?
The official name is Holographic ICWs.
That will definitely be one to be on the lookout for. What inspired you to release such a collection? And what are some fun things you're looking forward to post-launch?
Actually, I'm getting inspired by the ICP community. People in general inspire. In the future, I would like to maybe develop other characters and maybe some 3D.
Once again, Andrea, thank you so much for being on here. We loved having you and always look forward to hearing you from the community on Twitter, seeing the magnificent memes you create. So once again, thank you for your time and energy, just for us to get to know you a little bit better.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It has been a pleasure. I want to send a big hug to all the ICP community. You're the best. Yes.
Cheers! ICP rocks!
ICP rocks.